Yeah, this game's kind of weird. There'll be like 15-minute chapters, and then
Hazel had
hour
gone
and
into the
15-minute
belly of the beast to
chapters.
find her maw once she reached the river bend, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn, a sure sign of Molly's child-stealing ways. It
But
looked
my
like
mom's
she
not a
got to
child.
Lacey first. Maybe Lacey had crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, hugging Molly even snatched Hazel's daddy tray. But Bunny got him back somehow.
Oh,
Hazel would have to track down old Molly to bring her maw back.
random little tidbit,
Fortunately,
I guess.
I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads.
Hush, hush, sweet Sheree. Interesting.
Bunny Flood's the only one that ever messed with her and lived to tell. Became obsessed and paid cash money to anyone who'd tell her about old Molly's whereabouts.
Hey, yeah,
Bunny
have you
Flood
seen the
never
giant
was known
spider?
to share. But there could be some clues.
I'll give you
in her
money if you say
house up
yes.
ahead.
Wait, you're taking me to Bunny's house? I'm not exactly on her guest list right now. And ain't her house back that way?
Oh, this one's her weekend house. Can't expect rich people to spend Sundays the same place they spend Tuesday. But she don't come much anymore. Scuttlebutt is something bad happened in that house.
You think her house is full of booby traps?
Well, I do hear that in her quest to find Molly, she might have taken some things that weren't entirely hers.
Ooh, she really got you shook.
Darling, listening to my fear is how I got this old.
Put that in the
I
magic
hope Bunny
eyeball.
isn't there. 'Cause that'd be awkward.
I keep reading that as Bunny's flood cottage. As if... Because, like, the game is about a flood. But also, the name is Flood, and it's just kind of throwing me off a little bit. And this is probably going to be another one of those 15-minute chapters, if I had to guess.
Look at all that stigma. Alright, time to get to work.
Oh, I guess if there's stigma, maybe, maybe there's story. This little fox guiding us along. Some hidden floof. Oh hey, we got the next group of upgrades. Dodge twice in quick succession. Unravel's cooldown acceleration is improved. Wider area. Okay. Recruitons controlling an enemy, it deals additional damage. Hello? Luli who? Inflict weave on the attacking enemy. Weaves enemies take more damage and cannot move or attack for a short time. Oh, so it's basically... Huh. Get some healing when you hit them with a special attack. So... I'm glad I've been saving my upgrade points. Is this a thing for crouton? He's gonna go into the gnome den again. Oh, it's pardon me. Where did I take damage from?
Y'all are in my way.
Wait, are you supposed to be woven? How long of a wind-up is this Y move? Not that bad. So, the abilities just sort of combine into each other. More accurately, they just all get...
Real peaceful out here when Hanks ain't trying to get me.
They'll just get the other ability applied to them. Ooh, that's a big one. The smaller one as a treat. I'm saying a big one's only going to be 20, but, you know. Better than nothing. Actually, hold on a second. So the final one in each tier is still locked.
Another one of Mama's things. What else did I get wrong about you?
Is that?
No way.
Trey always thought he'd give his wife Bunny's ring,
What is that?
but she refused. Swore I was after the flood money. I'd never tell him, but I didn't want that gaudy ring anyways.
Is that supposed to be a ring?
We chose something more to my liking together.
She doesn't talk about Dad much. Nice to know they didn't care what Bunny thought.
Looks big enough to be a bracelet. Like, that thing's massive.
Damn it. The road's washed out.
Oh no. I thought I got stuck for a second. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Huh? Did the storm crash the boat?
What? Someone's got to do something about the burrowers. They've been running more boats around with their scurrying than usual. Iron nails, iron sheet metal, permanent marker, hammer, iron not steel.
Iron. Right. Maybe I should get myself an iron trinket.
Trying to remember what tradition... Isn't it fairies that don't like iron, usually? In most folklore. We haven't seen the Underground Railroad in a while.
Can't see a stigma knot. It's gotta be here somewhere.
What the heck? Evil ants? Alright, evil ants. Getting up there, I guess. Don't push. Wait.
Better grab that. Need all the help I can get.
We need this sail to go through between the weeds, waging war with our biggest leaves and the lack of good, reliable folk to lend a helping hand. Tobacco business ain't what it used to be. Here's hoping Bunny Flood doesn't look too closely at our numbers.
You don't stay that rich by being kind.
I'm a bit confused by the timeline on all this. Is that a business that went out, like, 50 years ago? Or like 10 years ago? Or like... I don't know. I know she's the richest person in town.
There's Bunny's cottage. Place gives me the creeps.
Is that a burrow? In you go. Enjoying your cookies, madame? Next to all the weird, nasty stuff. Again, neat little sequence, but also for 5. A little bit piecemeal here and there. I bet if you skipped all this stuff, you'd shave off so much time playing the game. There are entire optional fights just for extra... I crazy? Did I not get the upgrade that causes this effect on them?
Alright, now to keep going.
Oh, just before an enemy attack hits. Oh, it's a counter. Oh. Oops. I guess it pays to read. Can I take a shower while I'm here? Let's have a working washing machine. I'm just covered in
Looks like a lot happened at
pig
this old
poop.
place. Time to fill up my bottle.
Oh. This is probably where we end the chase sequence that's gonna happen.
Here they come.
I didn't mean to get that guy. Look at this guy. Oh, that's a big thing. Hold on. Crap. I don't know how I'm supposed to have time to react to that. Also not what I meant to do, but okay. Get out of there. I feel like I'm healing less than I was
Now
before.
for that.
Alright, what's the big deal here?
When his sister got her dress dirty again, Trey tried to rinse her off in the water. I don't believe Hazel's dad meant to do it. He just didn't count on how slippery she'd be. Bunny never forgive him. In a way, Trey lost his sister and his mama that day.
Oh no. Did Mama know about this?
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Oh. Trey accidentally killed her sister. Because he was trying to wash dirt off her dress? Jeez.
No wonder I never knew about Cherie. I didn't know Dad had a sister.
I mean, if she died when she was still a baby. Say, honey, feel like relaxing down at the dock where we lost our child? Put down some plastic chairs, just in case. Yeah, that's quite the first stigma to see around here. I don't ease you into it.
Here.
Is there a big guy? There is, sort of. They're not huge. A wombo combo there a little bit.
Now for another painful memory.
I love painful memories.
Even before the accident, Hazel's dad knew Bunny didn't care for him. When his sister got her dress dirty, he was punished for letting it happen. He didn't complain life was unfair. That's just how things was.
Poor Dad. Kids make mistakes sometimes.
It's kind of weird. I mean, obviously there's no one way for a mind, but it's more often that, I mean, in terms of stories like this, that it's daughters that are neglected.
Dream spot for a tea party. Kid Hazel would have loved an invite.
Families more so wanted sons than daughters, you know, in antiquity. So for Mama Flood to be more like doting over a daughter. Yeah, not unheard of, but less common in stories. So yeah, this is kind of weird, actually. Normally these stigmas are spread all out. Here they're just all right around the house. Don't have a whole lot to say during combat. He does require a bit of focus, because it's... Oh, wrong button.
parents always have a favorite, even if they don't admit it. Bunny's favorite was her daughter Cherie, whom she'd hoped to groom into a force surpassing her own one day.
Yeah, I think I did this in complete
She
reverse
wasn't watching
order.
her either.
Feel like they maybe should have forced you to do it in specific order, because I got the surprise ending first. How's there going to be a chase sequence around just the house? Okay, there isn't going to be. We got teleported away. Remember when this giant purple cloud had a voice? And, like, was antagonistic, and not just a purple cloud? Pretty easy to forget. 'Cause it was, like,
Jesus!
2 seconds. I guess, yeah, going back to what I was talking about earlier, I had to guess the Underground Railroad thing was mostly for tutorial. I watched like, an experienced weaver do the things and come.
So loud!
Not really. It's kind of hear him all the way back there. Giant hand? So, not as long as the other ones, but definitely a shorter chapter.
Bunny buried every kid she brought into this world. That's gotta take a toll on you.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Dear Miss Flood, some stories depict the Rugaru as a sworn female lycanthrope who prey on children and devour ex-lovers. Others claim they emerged on St. John's Eve to dance at the Balgula ball and the dance of the Bayou Gula with their brethren. Born from the bodies of those who have experienced immense tragedy. Anyone might one day become a... That's probably French. Rougeau? Rougeauru? Lions, bears, and owls. I think if you saw a lion in Louisiana...
Like Rougarou.
Rougarou. Okay. I wasn't too far off.
Ugh, taxidermy? That's creepy fancy people stuff.
Wait, but hold on. That's the same spider sculpture that my neighbor had. That I broke on my way out.
Mama was always sorry we couldn't afford piano lessons.
I think you might take that painting down.
Bunny looked so proud of her.
I think you might go ahead and take that painting down. Like, I'm sorry, but it might not be a good environment to raise your son. to constantly remind him
Bunny's
that he
really
killed
got a
his
thing for
sister.
raccoons. Sunday dinner with animal heads for company? No thanks.
One big happy family. Is that his... Wait, is that... Is that Tom or is that the father? So all these plants are all still nice and green. I wonder... Does she have caretakers for this place? She's not visiting? Oh. Oh. I guess I could have entered from multiple ways. It is a little bit weird. Like, these are some very normal looking deer, right? And yet, for other animals, they go all in on the stylization.
There's so much I never got to know about you.
So this was his... Yeah.
You were both so little.
Yeah, some of these paintings are a bit awkward to keep up.
Can't believe that's you, Dad.
They've got massive spider webs, but also green plants. They left the crib up.
Fit for a princess. Dad never moved past it, did he?
Does Dad have a opinion here?
I bet that tree made for a nice view once.
Oh, Cherie really was cute as a button.
Feels more like not his decision.
So beautiful. Bet Cherie liked that.
Yeah, I bet she really did.
Definitely Bunny's room. If she's hiding something about Molly, it should be here.
So many of her with Cherie. So few of her with Dad.
So many in general.
She loves a sketchy bookshelf.
Oh.
I bet Bunny's wedding was the talk of the town. She did look pretty, though. Wow, I wouldn't even recognize her. She looks so in love.
Crazy amount of paintings to have for yourself. Oh, she was here as recent as 2006. Writing in her journal.
Restorative, element, grand, tapestry?
Those were words that were said in the message. Dear Miss Flood, I feel a great connection growing between us. Should we continue our discussions on the mystical and profound in person? I have a great many sources about the land of dreams and nightmares to share with you. over sweet tea at my Desmond Amanda's estate. The dark fog in these recurring dreams of your beloved daughter. I dare say I might be the only academic capable of treating your case with the care and respect it so dearly deserves.
Oh, Bunny. Can't remember when I stopped dreaming about Dad.
Yeah, so this is what she looks like
Always
now.
so put together.
Guess it helps her keep going.
Yeah, I would put a picture up just opposite of...
Holy,
This
what kind of person needs a room like this?
is quite the secret room. Holy crap.
That's a big ass feather.
No one saw him leave.
What the hell? Why's Laurent in those pictures?
Who's Laurent? Owner of the juke joint and Lacey's ex-partner. No one can make Lacey laugh like he did. Not even Hazel. But when he up and left her mom, he was out of the picture for good. Oh, that's sweet. Is that my dad? No, I guess second? Not, sorry. That was a... Duh. Obviously that's not her dad.
That's a chunk of Benji.
An ex-boyfriend.
All this research on the walls, too. She was serious.
Oh, so yeah, people did know about Benji.
What is Bunny up to?
She cut out Benji's heart? People were aware of the... Yeah. People were aware of the giant man growing out of the giant peach tree.
Those poor missing kids. Could have been Molly's doing.
Wait, Trey Flood?
Hang on, Dad? You went missing
right.
too?
Yeah, we were told at the beginning of this chapter that the random fox thing stole her dad.
Hey, that's my distaff. Patterns too. Where'd she get all this?
Are we forgetting that we found our weaver hooks in her attic? Missing children. Here's a list of all the reported missing children.
Chloe Drudge. Red yarn. She found out Huggin' Molly's not just a scary story for kids.
Yeah, there seems to be a giant photo of the massive spider climbing a mountain. That is a creepy anatomical diagram. Oh, you are here.
You just can't get enough of my hospitality.
I'm sorry. I need to find Huggin' Molly.
Do you? What would you want with Huggin' Molly?
She took my mama. Her red yarn was all over our house.
You've been keeping secrets. Why didn't you ask before?
I did. And you didn't help.
I didn't know what a
You
Hug
can
and
see
Molly
strands.
was.
And now you're looking for a creature.
I know this was just last night.
You're a weaver, aren't you?
Like,
Strange.
I haven't been keeping secrets. I
Your
didn't know
mother
what any
never
of this
mentioned
was.
Or maybe not so strange. I guess we know each other's little secret now.
Wait, what's
Are
your
you a
secret?
weaver too?
Oh dear. Why don't we have some tea? Ugh. Let me get you some fresh clothes. My pig factory is no place for a girl like you to be cavorting.
Wait, that was her pig factory? Oh, is that just what you had
At least it's clean.
Now,
on hand? Okay.
what do you know about Huggin' Molly?
I know she takes children and leaves red yarn. And I've heard that you know a lot about her.
Yes. She stole your father once when he was young.
Ah, yes, you
Really?
know.
How'd you find him?
Oh, Molly meant for me to find him. Trey was just bait, you see. It was me she wanted. Molly can't abide weavers because we mend the chaos.
Wait, you
Puck
are a
Con likes
weaver
to
too?
create.
You don't think.
That Molly took your mother to lure you? I never found where Molly really lives, but I suspect Laurent Baptiste knows.
Laurent from the juke joint?
Friend of yours?
Friend of Mama's.
Curious. Laurent won't talk to me. I seem to have an unfortunate reputation among his crowd.
I could try.
The garden gate will take you to his place.
Oh, you know, I have a nice direct
Do
contact
let me
there.
know how it goes with Molly. I'd be most indebted if you find her.
Oh, I'll find her.
It's weird, right? Like, there is
Mama's
heavy
my dad,
stylization.
Bunny got him back. I can get Mama back.
It's stylized detail. That's what kind of throws me off. It's like anywhere I'd expect to be maybe smooth has been filled with
Rockets
wrinkles
me.
and stuff.
Gotta find out what he knows.
Okay, and you know, sorry. Thanks, Bonnie, for being so nice. We're not gonna ask her anything about the fact that she's a weaver. Whoa. Like, we just met another weaver for the first time. Oh yeah, the cutscenes are locked to 30. And beyond that, there's also, frame rate limiting.
What's that freaking blowfish talking about now?
That's all you got?
And then she went right in that house. So I said, Bunny Flood will fillet you as soon as look at you.
You're gossiping with the
Oh,
foxes?
Hazel. Well, nice duds. You been promoted at the Piggly Wiggly?
Oh, hey, Mr. None of the Floods, come to the cottage.
Oh, you don't mean. You run into Bunny Flood and live to tell?
Mm-hmm, and she's helping me find Huggin' Molly.
Oh, out of the goodness of her heart, I'm sure. So what, y'all in cahoots now?
First off, cahoots. Second off, there's
From what I
nobody I'd rather be
remember-
less cahooting with.
When they were
She
showing off
always
this
did
game
wanna get her
originally,
hands on a weaver.
I
You know.
think I can handle my own grandma.
So now you're a flood. No, I wouldn't have helped if I'd have realized.
If I'm a Flood, it's in name only. And if my last name makes Bunny believe that I'm on her side, then I'ma use it.
Well, you sure can scheme like a real flood.
when they showed it off,
But you sure
everything
ain't
was
Bunny using you?
low frame
I
rate,
can
like the
take care of
lips.
myself without your help.
And I think that threw a lot of people off.
I do need to get to the juke joint. Could you maybe?
Oh, you don't need my help. No, you a fancy flood weaver now. I wouldn't want to get your new dress all slimy.
I didn't mean.
No, you take the path. There's a tree up yonder you should see. Bunny visits every year on the same day. Might tell you a little something about who you're in cahoots with.
Hey!
What are you in cahoots with? She's my grandma, she gave me clothes, and
He's worrying about
Told
the
me
wrong
where to go.
thing. Bunny ain't nearly that bad.
like, sure, she ripped out the tree man's heart.
That's the tree catfish meant. Oh, Bunny.
What's in here? An optional fight?
Can't leave these hates to fester here.
Ow. Oh my gosh, there's too much stuff going on here. Such a small arena this is.
That. No.
No health up?
And while I build our empire,
Hug and Molly sightings. June 3rd.
as before,
Wait, why are there never droppings? Where does it eat?
my girl, my little baby.
What does it eat?
So, you can see Hug and Molly every few months. Not very good cryptid, then. Whoa. Okay. No fight for me. Hey there, Kiki. How's it going?
Is that a baby?
Maybe? What? Oh. Well, gee. I wonder what the baby could be. And I wonder why she visits here every year on the same day.
It's like the tango itself is crying.
This is where they buried her.
They say the soul lingers a bit with the body it belonged to. And so it was with Bunny's baby Cherie. Bunny's dream of crafting her daughter into her own likeness, a power spun of unnatural means, was shattered. But she never lost hope she'd bring Cherie back to life someday.
Oh, yeah.
She stole the Benji tree's heart for its magic, to keep her daughter trapped here instead of going where it is baby souls go.
Huh?
I don't think she ever considered what Cherie would have wanted.
So...
Still magic.
Oh, right, she's a weaver.
She must have been desperate.
So...
Whoa.
She's always been a weaver.
Everybody
And...
comes up here in secret.
when her daughter died, she stole the heart of the Peach Giant and locked it in her secret room?
Sorry I woke you up, baby Sherry. You hush now. Going back to sleep, okay?
Okay, little tree baby.
See, nothing's ever really lost.
It's weird though, right? Because what we know so far about Weavers, it is an interesting twist, at least, right? We would have thought that Hazel's mom would have given her the Weaver blood, but no.